back to the channel, and if you are new here, thanks so much for joining. Today I am bringing you another episode of our Vampire Huntress series, and if you are not part of the Raven family, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that it will notify you when new things go live on the channel. So as you can see, we have a vampire that has come into the midst of our safe abode, and she is like, whoa, whoa, what the hell's really going on? And her spidey senses are going off, and she's like, excuse me, what the hell do you think you're doing here in my house? I know exactly what you are, and I'm going to give you about 2.5 seconds to get the hell out of Dodge, or I'm going to have to fight you. I don't know why you think that you can be here. All of you vampires just come in my in my space, invading my boundaries, and I don't know what the hell's going on, but this is not how this works. So, as you know, we've already had one vampire that's come here, and we had to fight that vampire. It doesn't look like it's given us the option to fight this one, so she's just like, you're gonna have to go. Like, honestly, I'm gonna give you a chance to get out of here, but you need to go. Unfortunately, her skill is not up far enough so that we can actually, like, stab this vampire with a dagger or something like that, so she's just yelling at her and trying to kind of scare her off by, you know, throwing threats at her. And so she's like, you need to get out of here, like, go away, get out of here. So she wants to come over here and take a look at the bar and see if she can go ahead and make some holy water.
Nope.
Her mixology skill isn't the best either, and it doesn't look like we actually have enough of the things that we need to make the holy water, so we are going to need to go ahead and get some things harvested. But she's like, you know what, I need to get in here and train. This is ridiculous. All these vampires constantly showing up. So she's going to come out here first thing and just water these plants so that we can make sure that we still have a steady supply coming. We did lose our garlic last night, so she's like, I'm going to plant some more garlic. Although we do have an abundance of garlic going on, like, honestly, there's a shit ton of garlic. It's the wolfsbane that we need. We constantly are running out of wolfsbane. So she's watering the wolfsbane, and it looks like we did get a message here that some wolfsbane has not germinated. So we will fail to germinate. Try putting it in a more open space. Okay, well, I don't understand because it's growing. How about we just take it out of this planter then, and we'll put it on the ground. So let's do that really quick. And then that should fix that problem. And then we'll let her get back to her boxing, because she is like, I'm going to train and I'm going to get my skill up, and then I won't have to worry about these vampires anymore, because oh, there was an extra one in here that we didn't know about. Well, there you go. We'll plant that too, and then we'll have 2 wolfsbane planted, and then we'll just plant the garlic in the planters. And that will be perfect. And then we'll have 2 wolfsbane plants growing, and we'll have 2 garlic plants growing. And then we'll hopefully have an abundance of stuff that we need. And it looks like Marisol has shown up, and she's wanting to visit, so we'll invite her in as well. But as you can see, she's just in here getting some training in, because she is sick and tired of these bloody vampires coming in to her house thinking that they own the place. So she is just boxing her little heart out, and as you can see, she is really going at it hard. She's just like pretending basically that it's their face, and she's like trying to F them up, if you know what I mean. She's like, you know what else I need? I'm gonna make some crossbows. I am sick of it. And so she's going to make a crossbow here. It says that she can do that for 100 simoleons. So she's going to, after she invites Marisol in, she's going to get busy working on some of her making weapons. And she's going to make a crossbow. And so that way she'll have an arsenal. She does have several daggers that she's made, like the wooden stakes. And so she'll also, are you freaking kidding me? You're still here? Go away. I really should get going. Yeah, you really should. You should get the hell out of here. So Marisol is here, and that's lovely. Marisol, why were you just standing out on the porch with the vampire? Like, what's really going on? Good God. you know, I don't understand. So she's making this crossbow. Marisol has come over and she's like, hi, honey, how are you doing? And she's like, I'm fine. I mean, other than the fact that, you know, vampires are here, if you didn't just notice. And she's like, well, I did notice. And you seem a little antsy. And she's like, I'm on my period, okay? And I'm just having a bad day. I woke up this morning to a friggin' vampire in my house, and she clearly was hanging around, if you hadn't noticed, and I'm just sick of it. I'm just sick of this whole thing. And I'm done. I'm done dealing with it. And honestly, if you want to know the truth of the matter, I'm quite nauseous. And she just can't shake the queasy feeling going through her mind and through her gut. It's like being on a small boat in the midst of rocky waters. She doesn't have the energy to do anything and no appetite at all. Well, here's the deal. That's horseshit. Because she does have an appetite because she's a werewolf. And werewolves constantly have an appetite. She's hungry as we speak. Like, but anyhow, that's fine. She's gonna go ahead and give Marisol a hug, and she is feeling some kind of way. She is enraged right now, and it says that she's on a rampage. Her fury is unleashed. She is rampaging, and she's on a merciless warpath, and she has little control of herself. What is going on? She doesn't know, but she just leveled up in her werewolf status to a runt now. And she's like, what is going on? Well, what's going on is that it is a full moon and she has no control over her werewolf side. And so she's turned into her wolf form. And it says here that the call of the moon, Rut-row, Zara can feel the pull of the full moon. Ah, woo! So she has now turned into a full-blown wolf while her girlfriend is here, and that is probably not good for anyone. She is in the midst of a deep hunger as well, and she is not in a good way. If you can't tell, she is enraged, she is on a rampage, she is hungry, and her girlfriend has come over to visit, which is probably the most dangerous time for Marisol to be here. The only saving grace is that we know Marisol is a very strong witch, so she's probably not in any kind of danger from us, other than the fact that she's probably going to be scared bloody out of her mind when she sees us in this form, because, yep, exactly, she has no idea we're a werewolf, so we've just scared the absolute shit out of our girlfriend Marisol. Great. That's just great. Oh, hi, honey. By the way, forgot to mention... we turned into a wolf. Love you. Mean it. Also, don't mind me. I'm just here scarfing down this plate of food like a barbarian because I'm starving to death. But hey, don't mind me. At least I'm not trying to eat you. So, what the hell's going on? You know, and so amidst all of that, she's also on her period. So she's like an angry, starving, rampaging werewolf that's on her period. So, like, just imagine that for just a second. Like, is that not a recipe for disaster? We're gonna have her go ahead and go to bed, though. She is extremely tired, and as you can see, her werewolf form does have a star and a moon because she is called to be a vampire hunter, and she is a mystical being, as it were, already, and now she is a werewolf. So those were the markings that her wolf have, just because she is already magical before she ever got turned in the first place. Okay there, Zara, I'm glad you're back in your human form and that you were able to turn, and she's got herself one hell of a killer headache. It says, worst headache imaginable. Yeah, I can only imagine how that would feel when you are turning into a werewolf, and of course she is still quite nauseous. She also has a very dirty kitchen. Go ahead and clean that up, my love, and get that, you know, taken care of, because it's pretty bad. So she's going to just clean up a little bit, but she's also thinking about Marisol, because as she was in her rampaging werewolfness, she did gain a sentiment with Marisol once she scared the wits out of her, and it does say here that she has Zara's sentiments about Marisol is the big sad wolf. Zara accidentally frightened Marisol with her werewolfy ways. People close to Zara deserve better than that. So she is feeling really guilty for scaring her girlfriend while she was in her wolf form. Not that she really, I guess, had any control over that, but she's got some major guilt going on about that. So she's pondering that and thinking to herself, You know, what the hell, Zara, like, you couldn't have controlled yourself a little better than that? Not realizing, like, she is a baby werewolf. Like, of course she couldn't have controlled that. Like, how was she supposed to control the call of the moon? You can't control the moon any more than you can control the vampires that keep showing up at your house that you clearly can't win over right now because you're just not strong enough. You're just not strong enough, Zara, okay? There's only so much a person can do. There really is. And she's like, absolutely not. I'm just tired of all of this. I'm just sick of dealing with it all. And, you know, she's having so much that she's having to deal with and so little control over everything, really. You know, she can't win against the vampires. Now she's a werewolf that she can't control. And she's like, there's got to be something that I can read. There's got to be some way that I can figure these things out. There's got to be answers somewhere. And so she's looking to see if she can find any answers or if there's a book that she can read about werewolves so that it can help her out. And she's looking through her bookcase to see if, you know, there's any books that she can purchase, like, you know, through the catalog of books where you can order books. And she's like, I don't see anything here about wolves. Like, what am I supposed to do? No one gave me a handbook when this happened to me. Like, how am I supposed to find these answers? And so she's getting really, really frustrated. And she's like, I don't even know what the hell I'm supposed to do. And the more she thinks about it, the angrier she gets. And we know that, you know, anger with werewolves is two things that you probably don't want to put together. She already has a hard enough time controlling herself to begin with. And she finds this book called Beowulf. And she's like, maybe that's it. Oh, honey, that's fiction. I don't think you want to read that. And she's like, I'm going to buy it anyway. So she gets that book and she's going to buy it. And so she's going to read it. So she's going to go ahead and she's going to purchase this book in hopes that it's going to, you know, help her out in some way just because it has the word wolf in it. And, you know, she's a beginner. She has no idea. And she's like, that's got to help me, right? Like, surely it'll teach me something. And so she's put that in her cart and she's going to purchase that book up. And she's like, it'll help. And if it doesn't help, then there's got to be some way that I can find answers. And there's got to be somewhere that I can go for answers, but I just don't know where and I just don't know what to do. So she gets this book and she's like, this has got to be the answer for me. So she's going to sit down and she's going to have herself a little read. And she is fully expecting this book to teach her all of the mysteries of the universe that she thinks that it's going to hold. Not realizing that this book is a fiction book and it's not going to teach her jack crap. And so she's just reading and she's like, wait a minute, this book is not helping me. But I mean, it's a good book and it's a good read, but I just don't think this is teaching me anything that I need to know. And then she realizes that this is making her angry and she's having herself a hot-headed moment, and we knew that was going to happen. We knew that she wasn't going to get answers. We knew that this book wasn't going to help her learn the secrets of werewolf life that she needed the answers to. And so she's like, screw this. I don't have time for this. So she decides that she's going to stop reading this stupid book that's just wasting her time. And she's going to go over here and she's going to start trying to make some mixed drinks, make some holy water, and do some things that's actually going to, you know, help her, you know, move forward with things that are things that she actually needs to do with her life, you know, to gain her abilities in some way. And so if she deals with mixology and she deals with making holy water, at least that will help her with her Vampire Huntress stuff. So she's like, F this book, I'm done. Oh crap, she forgot that she's running late for work. So she's going to run off to work, and then when she gets home, she's going to go ahead and work with dealing with the mixology stuff. Quick question, Marisol says, can she go ahead and be friends with someone? Yeah, I don't care if you want to be friends with someone, be friends with someone. That's fine. You should probably be friends with someone other than me because I'm, you know, I'm unpredictable right now. Zara's come back home from work and she's going to go ahead and work on her mixology, and she is not good. Like, she sucks at it. Let's be real. She is not very good at this at all. She is really struggling with getting this mixology skill, and she is also not very good at practicing. She doesn't want to do it. She's like, I don't have time to practice this mixology. Not only do I not want to do it, but it just doesn't seem like something that's fun for me. Okay, Zara, but you have to get this skill up. So practice making drinks so that you can actually get your skill up high enough to make holy water. Because as of right now, you're just wasting our wolfsbane. She's like, I want to eat something. I need to eat, and I don't need to be dealing with this stupid mixology skill. You need to get up to at least a level 2. So she's going to go ahead and continue on practicing these mixed drinks. Even though it's something that she absolutely does not enjoy doing, we're going to have her do it anyway. So she is just going to practice her little heart out against her own will because the sim gods say she has to. But it is the night out on the town, and she wants to eat something really good, and the werewolf in her is craving fresh meat. The problem with that is that there's no fresh meat to be had anywhere around where she lives. So I don't know how she's going to come across that. We can maybe make her make some steak or something. I don't really know. But she's craving fresh meat. And it's like, it wants her to have like fresh meat. Like super fresh meat. So yeah, she's about to pee herself. Go use the bathroom. Go in there and get yourself something to eat before you like go on a rampage because you're starving to death. I know you're feeling energized after your nap, but you really do need to go ahead and get yourself something to eat. She's like, I'm going to groom myself really quick here, and then I'm going to get myself a little bit of a howl. I know, she's feeling like she needs to howl because she's so sad about what she did to Marisol. She still can't get over the fact that she scared her girlfriend, and she's really feeling guilty about that. That's why she told her, you should go make friends because right now I'm so unpredictable and I don't even know myself right now. When I look in the mirror, I can't even recognize myself. Look at her just shovel that food in. The problem is that it's not even hitting the spot because she's wanting a big old slice of just chunk of meat. And that's just not hitting the spot. It's just not. I think the problem with Zara is that all of this training and all of this, you know, what she's doing, she's just feeling like she's not really getting herself anywhere. Do you know, she's like, I want to actually get in there and get to the action. All this training, but no, you know, results. I want to kill something. I'm ready to knock somebody's block off. But the problem is she's just not there yet. Like, she's not to a place where she's strong enough, and she's not using her head. She's just wanting to just go by her emotions. But her emotions, she can't trust her emotions right now because the werewolf in her is also leading her emotions right now. Her werewolf in her is got her emotions all kinds of amped up because of the newly transitioning that she's been going through. I need real meat. She has a deep craving for fresh meat, right? Like, that's all she cares about right now. She's just, everything right now is so hyper-focused, so hyper-realized that her emotions, she can't listen to her emotions right now. And she's cramping from her cycle. Like, she is in a bad way. And she's the big sad wolf because, again, right? Her thinking about what she did to Marisol. So she is just all over the map with her feelings. She really, really is. And you just can't, she just can't trust her feelings right now. She needs to just really stay focused on the task at hand. And the task at hand is to train and to get better so that she can actually get that first kill. That she can actually climb the ranks in her vampire hunter skill so that she can actually get to where she needs to get. But she's starving to death. We're going to look and see if we can find some meat. There's not a damn bit of meat on this menu. There's lobster roll. I don't even think that's going to hit the spot, but we're going to go ahead and order it. It's meat, but it's fish. I don't know. Do wolves eat fish? Probably not. We're gonna make you eat it though. It'll at least get rid of some of your hunger, but it might not hit the spot. She's like, that's fine. I still got my night on the town checked off because I ordered some food. Awesome. That's awesome for you. We love that. We don't love the fact that this is not going to hit the spot for you because I know that you need meat. Stranger danger. Loner Sims don't like strangers. Well, honey, I'm sorry for you, but you wanted food. So I ordered you some bloody food. Look at her just shovel it in. I think that's the biggest change that she's had to go through is she's a girly girl and she is not eating like a girly girl. She's eating like a slob. So it's really funny to watch her eat like that because the girly girl in her would be just so disturbed right now if she watched her eat like that. It's so funny. Oh my goodness. Zara, what are you like? She's like, I can't help it. Don't judge me. Okay, calm down. Alright, so we're just going to get her to wash up her dishes here. And then we will have her just kind of freshen herself up in the mirror a little bit. And damn if she didn't break the friggin' sink. So you're going to have to repair that now. She's like, damn, I look good. Yes, honey, we know. But your sink is flooding the bathroom. Can you fix that? She's like, yep, I can. I can probably fix it once I'm done looking at myself in the mirror and telling myself that I am beautiful. Even with this badass scar on my face, I still got it. Yeah. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, girl. All right. Very good. Now fix that sink. We love it. Yes, we love it. So she's just going to repair the sink. And she is once again telling me that she needs real meat. I'm going to go ahead after she's done repairing that sink and just get her to come in here and make some thing to eat. There has got to be, yeah, steak tartare. Let's get her to make that and hopefully that might hit that craving a little bit. Her cooking skill is not that high, so she doesn't have a whole lot of skill to make things that might hit the spot for her. So there's that. She just broke the bloody fridge. Oh my God, Zara. Everything you touch, you break. What the hell? Now you have to fix the fridge. Oh my God. I don't even know what to do with you. Alright, so now she's going to repair the fridge. Please don't get electrocuted because that would suck. You didn't even eat your food. She's like, I'm exhausted. What the hell with you? Okay. That's fine. It looks like Marisol was here and we didn't even know it. And she was tired of you not, like, talking to her, so she left. I didn't even know she was here. There was so much going on with you breaking shit that I didn't even know your girlfriend was over. So there's that. Okay, so she's having herself a bite to eat here, which we love that. And, yeah. Go ahead and finish up that meal. Unpleasant surroundings. Yeah. That's because you keep breaking shit. Oh my God. Okay, so it is the next morning and Zara is just getting up. She's going to go outside here and just deal with these plants. We need to harvest some things. So she's going to just harvest everything. It looks like all of our wolfsbane and our garlic is ready to be harvested, which is fabulous because that means we now have enough ingredients to go ahead and try the holy water again. I don't actually know if she has enough skill to make the holy water, but we are going to go ahead and we're going to try. It says she only has to be level 1 mixology, but I have yet to get her to make it, so I don't know what the problem is, but we are going to go ahead and try again. So she is just going ahead and trying that one more time, and one more time. That has failed. What the hell? Why is this not working? I have no idea, but she sucks and she can't do it. So I may try to get her a different bar and see if that is the problem. Ugh, I don't even know. But she is going to go ahead and get some more training in, and she is just boxing, and she's like, all right, vampire, I'm going to knock you for a loop. I'm going to kick your ass. You are messing with the wrong vampire huntress. You don't know me. You don't know me. And so she is just really going at it. She's getting some major training in. And as you can see, she's still only at level 1 of her Vampire Slayer experience. She is really, really not doing well. And she's like thinking to herself, there's got to be something I can do. So she's shown up here at this house of these vampires, the same vampire house of the vampire from the beginning of the episode that just was magically in her home, and she is bullying the male of the house, and she is like just, you know, giving him a hard time. She's gonna give him a little shove, and she's just gonna tell him, your wife was at my house and now I'm at your house. And she's like, how does it feel to have people invade your space? How does it feel to have people that you don't know coming over to your house, bothering you, invading your boundaries, just showing up, you know, bullying you and being in your space? And, you know, how's that feel? I hate you. I hate all of you vampires, and I'm going to wipe you off the existence of the planet. And he's like, woman, I don't even know you. I don't even know what you're talking about. And so she's just going off on him and, you know, just arguing with him and yelling at him and just causing a scene. And, you know, the more she yells at him and the more they kind of go at it, the madder and madder she gets, until finally she's like, you know what? I'm going to show you who I am. I'm going to show you what I can do to you. And he's like, what are you talking about? And she's like shouting forbidden words at him, and she's like, you and I, we're going to fight. And he's like, we're going to fight. Little girl, you don't even know what I can do to you. I'm a vampire. And she's like, I know exactly what you are. I'm not scared of you because you're a vampire. That doesn't scare me. You don't know what I am. And he's like, what are you? And she's like, not only am I a vampire huntress. And he's like, you're a vampire huntress. You, little you. And she's like, that's right. And she's like, but I'm also a werewolf. And he's like, really? And she's like, that's right. And you and I, we are going to have us a Smackdown. He's like, we're going to do what? And she's like, you heard me. You and I are going to fight. Right now, me and you, we're going to fight. And he's like, very good. If that's what you want, we're going to fight. And she's like, that's exactly what I want. You and me are going to go down right now. We're having us a fight. So they're going to have themselves a supernatural Smackdown. She has had it with these vampires. She's had it with all of the training. She's tired of not seeing results. She's over it. And she's like, I'm ready to fight you. So she's instantly going to transition into her werewolf form, and she wants to fight him. So that is what we're going to do. So here we are, transitioned into our werewolf form. And her and this random vampire she's never met, the husband of the... Why is she running with an umbrella? Are you kidding me? That was the strangest shit I've ever seen in my life. They're gonna fight. Alright, so they're going at it. And she is fighting with him, and he's clawing at him and growling and snarling, and they're just going to town. And she kicked his ass. Holy hell, she actually won. It's a miracle. No, but really, she did whoop his ass. And he has flown off as a bat, and she's like, oh yeah. And what does she do? But lo and behold, she goes up to his house, and she howls, and she's like, that's right, I just whooped your ass. And she pisses on his porch. She's pissing on his porch. She just marked her territory. Oh my god. No, she didn't. Yes, she did. She totally did that shit. Oh my god. Okay. Well, there you have it, folks. Now we know. She has claimed this house as her territory. She's like, that's right. You and I have fought, and I have won, and that's all there is to it. I have marked this as my territory because I have won. The werewolf in me is proud. But now that she has transitioned back into her human form, she has decided that she is going to head over to the house as a human, and she's going to ask to be let in. She's going to knock on the door. She's going to ask if she can go into their home, and once they have granted her acceptance into their house, she is going to try to kill them. She has decided that she is tired of just fighting them. She is tired of waiting around. She wants to actually see some results, and she wants to kill the vampires. She is a vampire huntress, and her job is to kill them. So that is what she wants to do. So she is going over to their house with intent to kill. So she has knocked on their door, and as soon as she goes inside, her plan is to kill the vampire that she just fought and won. So she is looking around for him, and as you can see, he is dancing with his wife Lillith, and he is unsuspecting of the harm that she has for him. And trust me, she has much harm for him in her mind, and she has chosen to try to kill the vampire with the stake. The problem is that he has no idea, and he is still a vampire, and she is still only a, small-time vampire huntress with very little skill. And he has no idea that she's trying to do this, but he is still stronger than her. And she has tried to kill him, and it has failed. So she is going to go ahead and try to kill Lillith, because she has tried to kill him and it didn't work. So because it didn't work, it says vampire killed, slaying a vampire. Oh, well, it says it did work. It says it worked, but it didn't show that he's died. So slaying failed. The vampire won this time. So it didn't work. So because it didn't work, she is going to go ahead and she is going to try to kill Lillith. Because she is like, okay, that's fine. I'm going to kill this vampire then. Because either way, I'm not leaving this house without killing a vampire. I came here today to kill someone, and one of these vampires are dying. That's all there is to it. So she's going to kill this vampire with a wooden stake. And just like that, Lillith is dead. And she has succeeded in her first vampire kill. And she's like, well, or while I'm here, I might as well go ahead and use their kitchen. So she's just going to go ahead and go on in here and grab a quick meal of some cold cuts because, she's feeling pretty hungry. She's not bothered by the fact that there's dead people in the living room. I mean, she killed them after all. And besides that, they're just smelly vampires anyway. In her mind, it doesn't really matter. They're just vampires. So she's calling to report a death. We're going to go ahead and report this death. She's eating the cold cuts. But guys, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and leave this episode here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you are notified when new episodes go live. And I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, I'm going to fly for now. Bye, Ravens.